Hello beautiful friends, it's Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. So finally, after so many requests from you, today I'm going to be sharing with you what's in my wardrobe while I'm currently living here in Bali, the clothes I wear, where I get them from. So I'm really excited to share this with you. In this video I'm also going to be talking about my style and why I choose to wear the clothes I do, because for me clothes play much more of a bigger part in my life than just dressing up. I wear my clothes very intentionally. Alright, so let's just get straight into it. So first I'm going to be talking about my style. So as you'll notice throughout the video as I show you my clothes, you'll notice that my clothing is very feminine and I love dresses. I actually rarely wear pants. My favorite type of dresses are the flowy ones, like the one I'm wearing right now, just light and flowy. I have always loved dresses ever since I was a child. I would love dressing up in, I would call them princess dresses. And so I wear a lot of dresses not only because I'm just innately attracted to it, but it's actually also to balance out my masculine and feminine energy. So you can also call this the yin and the yang. So if you haven't heard about masculine and feminine energy before, this has nothing to do with gender stereotyping or gender roles. This is a universal energy, so we all have masculine and feminine energy no matter what gender we identify as. So with my work as an entrepreneur, a lot of this work does bring out a lot of my inner masculine energy, such as when I'm filming or directing, editing, answering emails, planning. These are all very masculine energy type of actions. So there's nothing wrong with this, of course. Like I said, we all have both masculine and feminine energies, but if I was so much into my masculine energy when I work, this can lead to being out of balance and can lead to anger, frustration, and you'll know when you are feeling out of balance, when you are not in harmony or inner peace. So to balance out my masculine energy so that I can still be in flow, tap into my creativity, remember to take breaks, not feel stressed or burnt out, I like to wear clothes that make me feel feminine to balance out my masculine and feminine energy. So for me, wearing flowy long dresses is a representation of feminine energy. However, for you, maybe wearing t-shirts is more feminine to you. Whatever it is, that is okay. You decide for yourself. Just for me personally, I feel more feminine wearing flowy dresses, and that's why I wear them to balance out my masculine energy. So often when I'm working, even filming right now, I love to wear flowy dresses just so I can balance out my masculine and feminine energy, and I just feel really good wearing them. So even though life isn't about being perfectly in balance, when we are mostly in balance with our yin and our yang, that is what can create inner harmony within ourselves. So as I mentioned, if you're feeling angry or irritated, frustrated, that's when you know that you have an imbalance. Maybe you are too much of either the masculine or the feminine. I'm also very intentional about what I wear during the day because I'm very sensitive to energy. I'm an empath, like I know many of you are as well, and so I will choose to wear clothes that make me feel good, so that sets the tone for my day. So that's why you'll also notice in my wardrobe most of my clothes are bright and colorful pastel colors, because these colors make me feel good and happy when I wear them during the day. Oh, another thing you'll notice in my wardrobe is that I first and foremostly choose comfort over looks. So yes, I love my cute clothes and fashion, but I always choose comfort. I refuse to wear clothing that doesn't feel comfortable, because for me that just defeats the point. Like, I will never wear a dress that's too tight, that makes me want to like suck in all of my stomach, or I won't wear something that doesn't fit me properly either. I choose to wear clothes that fit me, that I really genuinely want to wear and feel comfortable. That is key. So where I get my clothes from, this is one of my most frequently asked questions, and the thing is, most of the time I can't give you a direct answer, because most often I'll get my clothes from local markets I visit, to the places I travel to. That is my ultimate favorite place to get clothing. It's definitely more economical, and also by buying from local markets you get to support the locals and the local economy. I think markets are underrated. You never know what gems you can find in there, and yeah, there are just so many benefits from shopping at markets. So yeah, that's always my go-to. Sometimes I will also buy clothes from stores that I come across, such as I've been to one or two here in Bali, and then also every now and then I may buy clothes online as well. You may see that I do have quite a few clothes from YESSTYLE, which is an online clothing shop, and that's because I was sponsored by them and their clothing a few months ago. So since the weather here in Bali is generally quite hot and humid, especially during the wet season, which is between November and around March and April, trust me, it gets very hot and humid. So you'll see that all my clothes are light, like dresses, skirts, shorts. Other than that, I don't have actually any jeans or thick pants, any jackets with me at all. So if you do ever plan on coming to Bali, I definitely recommend you to pack light clothing. If you do come in the dry season, which is when I'm filming now, which right now it's July, it definitely is a bit cooler compared to the wet season. So you could definitely still wear a light jacket, maybe some jeans, but overall I would definitely recommend you to pack light clothing. If you do want to buy some Bali style clothing when you come here, I would recommend you to visit the Ubud art market in Ubud. That is definitely my ultimate favorite market in the whole of Bali. But if you do come here to Canggu, which is where I live, you can also find some local stores that do sell kind of the same thing, so like crochet tops, crochet bottoms, and you know, those Bali style type of clothing. There are of course some Western clothing stores here around Canggu especially. However, don't expect cheap prices because the rent in Canggu actually is quite high. So even though the production cost in Bali for clothing is lower compared to other countries like Australia, UK, America, the clothing itself can actually be the same price or even higher than what you would pay back home because the rent is so high, so they've got to make up for that. So yeah, if you were to buy, say, a new pair of denim shorts from a Western clothing store, a modern shop in Canggu, you would still pay around 50 to 60 Australian dollars for a pair of denim shorts. I'd say the pros of buying clothes from Western clothing stores in Bali is that you do get to support a local business still if it's run by a Balinese, and you can try on the clothes. There's often fitting rooms and they are of course quite cute. However, the prices are higher, so the pros of buying at a market is that you can get cheaper clothing and yeah, they can still look pretty cute. However, they usually don't have fitting rooms around markets, so you're just gonna have to eyeball it, and they usually just have a one size in markets as well. Also, if you shop from a local market in Bali, you know 100% that that is going to support a local Balinese family, and I am all about supporting the local economy when you travel. I feel like that is one of the best gifts you can give to the place you are visiting. So I have a philosophy that no matter what item of clothing you own, you can make it look good if you are confident in it. So looking good in outfits is all about your energy. Maybe you have a secondhand item, and by the way, I do love shopping at thrift stores as well. I'm just more careful about the energy I get from this item of clothing, but if I feel good energy from it, I will definitely buy it. Thrift stores are amazing. They are a gem as well. But yeah, even if you own something secondhand and maybe it's a bit older, you can still make it look good if you wear it confidently, because confidence really projects out this beautiful, attractive energy, and that is how you'll look good in it, when you are confident in what you wear. So no matter your style, embrace it confidently, because this is an expression of you and you are so unique, so beautiful. Be yourself. That's one of the best gifts that you can give yourself. Also, I never buy clothes just because it's a trend or to fit in. I just buy clothes if I feel like it, if I want to, and in a style that I like. So don't ever feel pressured to wear certain clothing or buy something new just because it's in trend or to fit in with everyone else. Be you, be unique, and of course by being you, you become more economical as well, because you're not constantly buying new clothes that aren't actually fulfilling you. Less is truly more, and currently I am living on 2 suitcases, and I actually love that because it forces me to not own too many clothes, and I just keep the ones that I actually love and I actually wear. When I was back living in Melbourne at home with my family, I had a much bigger wardrobe of course, and I'm gonna be honest, most of the clothes I didn't wear most of the time. So now that I'm living out of suitcases, I wear all of the clothes that I have. Being minimal with clothing has so many benefits, and another one I love is that it helps me to preserve my decision making decision-making energy in the morning to the more important things in life, because there's this research that's done that says we have a certain amount of decision-making energy. If we put all our decision-making energy on the little things that don't really matter, like what outfit we'll wear today, how we'll do our hair, then eventually when it comes around to making the more important decisions later on in the day, that energy is already reduced. So by having less clothes or just wearing the ones you actually love, it saves your decision-making energy for the more important things later on in the day for life. I do also try to be as conscious as possible when it comes to buying clothes and ethical fashion. I've definitely looked into sustainable fashion before, however, I'd still say I'm not fully informed yet, and I do want to be more educated. So if you have any sources, if you know of anything about sustainable fashion, especially here in Bali, then comment that down below and I'd love to read that. So this is everything in my wardrobe. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, do give it a thumbs up so I know, and subscribe to join our beautiful community and get notified for more upcoming videos. And if you do want to see a more detailed video of my jewelry collection, such as where I get these earrings from, I actually do have an IGTV over on my Instagram, so I can leave that for you in the description box down below. So have a beautiful day, beautiful friends. Keep on embracing your own unique style, because you're amazing and you deserve to. So take care. I'll see you in the next video.